Hi guys, it's Jenna Lee Pauls. You can find my blog at www.stampinartisansanonymous.blogspot.com, and I am here today to show you what I have been so busily working on this last month. I have been working on samples for our OnStage event that we just had this last weekend, and I'm now allowed to show them to you at long last. So I am very, very excited because I haven't been working on current stuff. I've been working on stuff that is not even available yet. So this is a sneak peek. And if you don't want that spoiler, then you might want to turn the video off now. But if you like seeing what's coming, you might want to keep watching. So first of all, I am going to show you the fun, this is called the Wood Textures Suite. And so this is the stamp set I was sent to work with. It's called Wood Words, and it's got these cute little scripted sentiments. It's got some capitalized sentiments that are really, really great for banners. Hi, Amanda. It's got some solid images, and they look like they're sanded. And you want to know what's really, really exciting? There is a set of framelits that works perfectly with those. So the heart, the moon, the rooster, the star, those all are those images, and they cut out perfectly there. And then this circle one with the farmer's market, those you can just punch out with a punch. And the flowers are really pretty too. So, and these sentiments here, that little tag works perfectly for cutting those out. Isn't that adorable? I love it so much. I literally squealed when Andrew Withers from the head office told me what I was going to be demonstrating. I was so ridiculously excited. So this makes a crate. This is called the Wood Crate Framelits, and I will show you what it makes. But hang on, I'm going to show you something else first. So there's a set of designer paper that goes with this, and it is right here. There's these photorealistic images. They look just like wood. Some of them look like planks. Some of them look like hardwoods. Some of them look distressed. Some of them look polished. There's just a really wide variety in them. They are double-sided. So if you look at this one, the other side looks the same. So a lot of them look the same, so that when you make the crate out of them, that the inside and the outside will look the same, which is awesome. You know how a lot of our designer papers have like a solid image on the other side? These ones are the same image for many of them. So you're not going to get like some funky colored inside on the inside. Hi, Carrie. So isn't that so much fun? I was so excited. I've been waiting for wood grain paper to come out for so long. This just thrills me to my core. So I'm going to have so much fun playing with these. And there's some white ones too, which are really fun. I'll show you what I did with those. So that's the paper there. And then there's also this ribbon. Don't you love that, Carrie? Oh, I love it so much. So this is a copper ribbon, and it's a mesh. So you can actually separate it here and make it wider. And I'll show you a card in a little bit here that I made by separating it. It also is, it's got a little bit of metal to it, so it ties super, super nice bows. And obviously it's going to coordinate with our copper metallic paper and our copper embossing powder and our copper thread. So those are the things that make up the Wood Texture Suite. This would also go really well with doilies or lace or burlap. Any of those things would be perfect additions to this suite. So I'm quickly going to show you guys some projects that I made for the display board at the Calgary OnStage. And like I said, this is a product. This product suite is not going to be available until June, so you are getting a total sneak peek here. But I wanted to show you guys what I've been working on. When it takes time away from my regular business, I like to show you guys what I'm doing when I'm allowed to. So I'm going to put those to the side, put the ribbon to the side, and first of all, this was our Make and Take It on stage. It's a little bit crumpled because it had to come back in my suitcase, but we had this crate, so that's what the crate framelits makes, that cute little crate. And then we made 3 note cards to go inside it, and this is what the note cards look like. So they're simple. It's just a basic stamped image with a sentiment stamped, and then just a 1x3 piece of that designer paper at the bottom with twine wrapped around it. Super fast, super simple, super adorable. So that's our Make and Take, and everybody who came to OnStage got to make that. And then this is another one I made. The stars are stamped and cut out using those framelits, and that little tag and thank you is also from the set. Here's another card. This one's called A Note for You, is what it says. See, you can see how nice those bows are with that copper thread, and that's what I used here. I just inserted a piece of cardstock into that copper tubing, that copper mesh tubing. It's called copper ribbon, I think. Copper trim. And then I just took the wood paper and stamped that white floral image. I stamped it in craft white on that. Thanks, I'm glad you liked the star one. Okay, so this is another one. See how perfectly this goes with our ribbon? It's like they were meant to be together. So I just cut out 2 tags, one out of copper, and I embossed the writing in copper on that very vanilla one. Excuse me. There's also the star images, and I used the stars, I realize now that they're retiring, but to make just a little mobile. So that's a cute idea, and I used the twine. And the new, I used the, what's it called? The stamp set with all the letters. I can't remember what it's called, but it is going to be in the new catalog as well. So, and then you can see the layering ovals and the stitch-shaped framelits are also in those. Here's another one in Bermuda Bay, and another one. And I like this one here because I like to give Starbucks cards for teacher gifts. So I just used the crate to make a little, or the crate framelit to make a little crate for the front of the card. And it's got a little bit, just a little bit of copper thread there for some bling. This is another one. So this white here is part of that Wood Textures Designer Series paper. Maybe you can find another sneak peek on the card if you look hard and you're super familiar with what's already in the catalog. Here's another one. There's another sneak peek on there. You can tell on a lot of my cards I use that banner triple punch. I use that thing all the time. It is probably, I was telling my girls at club this week, it is probably the most used punch in my collection. So I also thought maybe it would be fun to have a little candle holder. So I've got this. Yes, I was busy. I seriously didn't have any time to prep for anything else. So that's why I've been pretty quiet on my blog and on Facebook and on Instagram the last month. So yeah, this is a candle holder. You can see inside it's got one of those little battery operated candles. You could also put a real candle in here, or you could fill it with treats or sand and like stick a table number in it for one of those country weddings. And I thought, well, what about having some name tags too? You could even use this for your Thanksgiving table and have these as the name cards, and then you could put little treats inside. And I've just cut up cardstock and crumpled it up and stuck it in there. But isn't that so adorable? So much fun. Love those ones. And then, oh, I'm missing one. I'm going to have to run and get it. But first I'll show you this one. This is a little box, and look, I took some of that paper and made little logs out of it, tied and it says thanks a bunch, because it's a bunch of logs. And then I have the little crates here, and you could put those on your desk and fill them with paper clips or binder clips or little candies or whatever you like. So that's a cute little box. And then here's the last one, the last crate, and I just used Pool Party to stamp the little heart and the fresh treats. And in the stamp set, those stamps are all made to stamp directly on the crates. And I have a card that I made to go with this one, and so I'll take a picture of it and post it on my blog too. In the next couple of days, I'm going to make a blog post that I'm going to have pictures of all of these projects on it. So stay tuned. You can find my blog at either www.stampinartisansanonymous.blogspot.com, or you can just go to my Stampin' Up website at jennilepauls.stampinup.net. And the Stampin' Up one, you can go shopping directly from that one. Or you can also click the Shop Now button at the top of this Stampin' Up with Jenna Lee Paul's page. And just so you know, right now our retiring list is out, and I have a host code out. And if you put in an online order with my host code this month, it says KTSAGV3Q, any orders that are put in using this host code this month are going to get put in a draw for the hostess benefits. Now this order already qualifies for hostess benefits because it already has a few orders in on it. So it's going to be a 50-50 draw. So the first draw, the first name will get 50% of the hostess benefits. The second draw will get 25% of the hostess benefits, and the third and fourth names will get 12.5% each of the hostess benefits. So that will be a super fun draw. I hope you have fun shopping the retired list in this next month. Just be aware that some of those items are selling out super, super fast. I think pearls are already gone. I think the Watermelon Wonder ink refills are already gone. So make sure you go and take a look there. And if there's anything on that list that you just got to have, put in an online order tonight. Thanks for looking with me, and I hope you have a great evening. Bye.